Mysterious messages written on the sky and signed the Eagle are believed to be the work of Nathan Gregory, owner of a small carnival show, whom the directors of an airplane factory charge with attempting to blackmail them. Gregory, in his turn, accuses the directors of having stolen from him an invention that is worth a fortune. Gregory's daughter, Jean, frantic with anxiety because her father has disappeared mysteriously, has trailed 2 agents of the Eagle to the airplane factory. Meanwhile, her friend Craig McCoy, stunt flyer with the carnival, is also at the factory, accompanied by the strong man, the ventriloquist, and the midget. The Eagle. Get to the street, Mr. Gregory. I'll hold him.
Jean, quick, we've got to hide.
Gregory!
Quick, take her. She's fainted. Get her to the car. I hold these birds up. You well done, you're holding.
There's Gregory, getting in the car.
So you thought you'd get away from us, did you? Not a chance. Open that door there.
You'll never get me back to her alive.
Hey, what's this all about, you two?
You got here just in time, officer. This man's insane.
Insane? Why, you...
So he is insane, eh?
Yeah. Persecution mania. Thinks he's an inventor whose plans have been stolen. Imagines he's being held prisoner by enemies.
You cur! Oh, I am an inventor. My invention was stolen. And I have been held prisoner by the directors of that corporation.
There, see?
Yeah, too bad. One of you boys drive the car and we'll take him down.
Oh, but I tell you, it's all a mass of lies. I am an inventor, and I...
Sure.
But, officer...
I understand. Come along. Tell me all about it now.
Say, officer, hadn't we better take him back to the sanitarium? You see, his relatives are big shots, and they wouldn't want the newspapers to get hold of this.
Oh, I see.
I haven't been in a sanitarium. I tell you, these men are after my life.
Gregory is the Eagle, all right. This time we actually saw him. Yes, there's no doubt of it. Look, another sky message. The Eagle again. He's writing aim. His victim.
We've got to do something to stop this fiend.
Well, what can we do?
Oh, this thing can't go on. Let's call in the police.
You know very well we don't dare appeal to the law. Certainly, we absolutely fail if we do anything like that.
suffering from shock more than anything else, I think. A night's rest will take care of that, I'm sure.
It's enough to shock anybody being attacked by a madman.
Madman? What's happened? Where's my father?
You mustn't talk. You'll only excite yourself.
But I want to know what happened and how I...
We'll tell you all about it in the morning.
I tell you, I can't stay here. I've got to...
There now. You've got to rest. Be a good girl and try and sleep.
Well, I've got to get back to my beat. So long.
What are those men doing here?
Why, they brought you here.
Oh, I've got to get out of here. Please get my clothes.
Wouldn't do you any good if you had them. The entire staff has orders not to let you out.
Here's a funny gag. Listen. I say to you, who was that woman that I seen you with on the street last night? And you say...
And I say, let's go to bed. The idea of starting to learn a new act this time of night.
Nothing doing. We gotta stay up till Craig and the rest of the bunch come back from the factory.
Ah, gee.
That sounds like them now.
Everything worked out perfectly. Where's Mr. Gregory?
Why, I haven't seen him. Isn't he with you?
Well, that's strange. I thought he was ahead of us.
Maybe we better go back and see what's happened to him.
No, you two fellas turn in. If he doesn't show up pretty quick, Henry and I'll go look for him. Well, I'm sure that Mr. Gregory got out of the factory, but the question now is whoop.
No, you don't. Get in here. So Gregory got away from the factory, did he? Where is he now?
I don't know. And if I did know, do you think I'd tell you? After you robbed him, kidnapped him, and blamed all your crimes onto him?
Why, you...
The man's crazy. Don't pay any attention to him. I'll hold him here. You fellows go out and search the grounds for Gregory.
I wonder if you could get me a glass of hot milk. Sometimes that helps me to sleep. Well, I'll try.
Hello?
Give me that phone. It may be just the information we want.
Oh, let a guy talk the way squirrel, won't you? Wasn't you ever in love?
Why, certainly I've been in. Smart boy.
Oh, be a little broad-minded, won't you?
What are you talking about? This is Jean.
Oh, honey, I can't tell you that. I've got visitors.
You mean some of those men are there?
Oh, sure, I mean it, sweetheart. I mean that and nothing else but.
Gee, ain't love grand, Mr. Green?
Do you think that's funny?
Goodbye, honey. Poor Jeanette. I hate to think of her in the hospital.
In the hospital?
Why, sure. Ridpath Sanitarium. She's just like a prisoner there. And dying to see us.
Say, Craig, there's somebody snooping her. What the...
Come on in. Join the party. But no loud talk.
What's the idea of the stick-up, Craig?
They're after Gregory again.
Get up on that stool.
Well, if we're gonna be here all night, we might as well rehearse the act.
Okay. Now, let's see, what was that gag? I say to you...
You say to me, who was that lady I seen you on the street with last night?
All right. Who was that lady I seen you with on the street last night?
That wasn't no street. That was right up my alley.
Papa.
Wasn't that a great gag, Mr. Green?
What will I do? Break him in two and throw the pieces in the woodbox?
No, tie him up. Duck outside and steer the others away from us.
I know a better way.
Here he is, fellows. I've got him over back of the Ferris wheel.
Ward, he's got Gregory.
Here, Billy, stand guard over him.
Wait a minute. Okay, pal.
Where's Gregory? I thought you said you had him.
Why, no, we thought you said it.
No.
No?
There's a Dr. McCoy in the lobby to see your patient.
Dr. McCoy?
Yes, he was sent by the two gentlemen who brought the patient in last night.
Okay, show him in.
They're expecting you. Room 3, first to the left.
Thank you. Good morning, nurse.
Good morning, Doctor.
And how's our patient this morning?
I think rested very nicely.
Oh, may I borrow your thermometer, please?
Certainly.
Oh, that was clumsy of me. Could you get me another thermometer, please?
Yes.
What's it all about? How did you get here?
Oh, I don't know. Daddy and I were attacked in the factory, and then I fainted like a little fool. Then the next thing I knew, I was here. Oh, listen, I think they've got Daddy here, too.
What makes you think so?
Because it was Moore and Boyle who brought me here.
Moore and Boyle? That means we've got to work fast. Now, I'll prowl around and try and find out what room he's in. Moore and Boyle are out there now.
How are the patients this morning?
Both are doing nicely, I believe. Dr. McCoy is in with the young lady now.
Hello?
McCoy? Yes. Mrs. Bromley is doing as well as can be expected.
I suppose it'd be all right for us to go in, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think so. You know the room.
Yes, thank you. Don't be a fool. It's Gregor we're after.
There's no use getting noisy. You're going out with us, and that's that.
I won't go. You can't make me go.
Would you rather we'd calm you down?
What's the meaning of this, gentlemen? Who are you and what do you want with this patient?
Why, we're the men that brought him here last night. This gentleman is his brother.
It's a lie. He's not my brother. They've come here to kidnap me.
No, that's all right. I'm sure everything's going to be all right. You boys better step outside while I quiet him down.
Easy, Skipper. Now, the strong man's waiting outside in the car. When I give you the signal, why, beat it.
Craig, look out!
Never mind me. You get out, quick.
crazy man's getting away.
Where's your father?
Craig's with him.
Look! Let me go. Let me go, I tell you. Listen, I don't belong in the house. Get a motor started. Get in the car. I hold these boys up.
Come on, we've got to stop Gregory.
Beat it around the corner. I'm going back to help Craig. Go on through, Jean. If we stop, they'll get us. Don't stop. Go on.
It's no use. We've had a blowout. There's still a chance, Daddy. Let's run for it.
They've taken to the brush.
Before we can put the spare on, they'll be halfway to town.
Well, change it quick as you can and pick me up at the drugstore. I've got to report to the Eagle.
What do those fellows mean by coming here creating a disturbance? Well, with a sock and a jaw, I got it.
Sure was a fight while it lasted.
I'll say it was.
One of the men didn't get away. He must still be in that room.
Let's find out.
Okay, let's look.
In another minute, we'd have been too late to revive him. Get me a wet cloth.
You needn't bother anymore. I'll take charge of him.
We're going to bring this fella to and turn him over to the police.
Oh, yeah?
Go get the keys.
Yeah, Gregory got away. But McCoy is still in the hospital. Yeah. Okay, boss. I get you. The boss has got a great idea, but we've got to get a hold of a leather coat somewhere.
What's the matter with the one in the back of the car there?
McCoy's own flying togs. What could be sweeter? Back to the hospital, quick. Just a minute, big boy. You're going in the wrong direction. Take him out the car at the curb. And don't think I'm kidding.
One of these days, I make read that pop gun.
Now beat it to the flying field while I get McCoy ready.
Hi, Skipper.
We stole a couple of minutes between acts just to sneak in and say howdy.
Gee, it's good to have you back with us again, Mr. Gregory.
And it's good to be back again, too, Billy. But I'm worried about Craig. Why doesn't he come back?
You needn't worry about him, as long as he has that human Derek with him.
Well, what happened?
Where's Craig?
They got him away from me.
Well, what you doing, you big palooka? Picking feathers off a duck?
Will you quit picking on me? I did my best I could. But they had a gun on me.
Ah, you're still a big palooka.
That settled it. None of you are safe as long as the Eagle continues his attacks on me.
Daddy, what can we do?
There's only one thing to do. Give myself up to the police.
The police? Why, Skipper, they'll arrest you for the Eagle's crimes.
I know. But if they have me in jail and the crimes continue, it will prove my innocence.
Your father is right, Jean. It'll not only prove his innocence, but he'll be safe from his enemies. When do you figure on doing it?
There's no use putting it off.
Arrest him.
I got a warrant for your arrest, Gregory.
You're not so smart. Mr. Gregory was on his way to jail, where he'd be safe from you birds.
That's a pretty thin story.
But it's true.
What, give yourself up with all the Eagle's crimes against you?
My father is not the Eagle, and no one knows it better than you.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think she means, you lame brain?
Ah, cut out the row. If Mr. Gregory was on his way to the station, I don't guess he's got any objections to going along with us.
So you think I'm the Eagle, do you? Then how do you explain that skywriting?
Another message from the Eagle.
Danby. Look.
He has written your name, and now he's drawing a line through it. Means I'm a marked man.
And it also proves that Mr. Gregory is not the Eagle.
Nothing of the sort. It means that somebody's doing the writing for him. Probably young McCoy.
Look, the plane's in trouble. He's going to make a forced landing.
I'm going to see who's in that plane. You take charge of the prisoner, gentlemen.
Yes, and we'll stay and see that you don't get rough with him.
He's making his landing all right.
Yeah. Here comes a police car. Everything is working out as figured.
There's another car ahead of us. What does it mean?
Untie his hands.
Here's something for them to find when they search him.
God.
Holy. Sure was a close call. 10 seconds later, and he'd have got away from us.
Craig, you, the Skyrider.
It's not true, Jean. I wasn't in that plane. The whole thing's a frame-up.
Keep quiet. How did you two men happen to be on the job this way?
Oh, why, we're a couple of private detectives working on the case of the airplane company.
It's a lie. He's working for the Eagle.
Looks to me like you're working for the Eagle. We'll find out more about this when we get back to the carnival grounds. Can you drive my car?
Yes?
You two men stay here with the plane. Come on. Come on.
Hello, Mr. Green. I've been looking for you.
How did you know I was here?
I phoned the office and Mr. Ward told me. I've made some important discoveries. I see you've got the Eagle, and I've got clues that lead to McCoy as his aide, the fellow who has been writing his messages into the sky.
What have you got to say about that, Gregory?
I am not interested in the stupid lies of your paid thugs.
What's that?
Green.
You heard what he said.
So, you caught the Skyrider, red-handed, just as he was trying to make his getaway from the plane.
Did you find anything on him that shows he's working with Gregory?
You know he didn't. You framed me, but you can't drag Mr. Gregory into this.
I'm not so sure. I haven't searched you yet. Stand by. When the directors reach the carnival grounds, write Danby and draw a line through it. G.
I suppose it's useless to deny writing that.
Certainly, it's useless to deny anything. They framed their plot too well. You can arrest me, but not till after I've told my friends the truth. The frame-up was perfect. They planted these flying togs on me, planted a forged note in my pocket, and planted one thing more on me that you haven't found yet. One thing that I can use against you. They planted this. We don't stand a chance, Mr. Gregory. Make a run for it. Make a run for it.
Drop that gun.
Jean.
Drop it.
Hold him.
You talk of frame-ups after what you've done to my father. You used that skywriting in your own crooked game. You planted that note to make it appear that you were only an agent of my father. Then you urge him to flee, branding him, your best friend, as guilty.
We'll see that he gets what he deserves.
Stand where you are. We carnival people have our own way of dealing with traitors. Take him and peg him out.
Peg him out?
Jean, you don't mean...
You know what I mean.
It's a trick to get him away from us.
You think it's a trick, do you? Well, see for yourselves. Take him outside.
We may be mistaken, Jean. Hadn't we better stop them before it's too late?
He's guilty. Let them peg him out.
Jean! Jean! I swear I'm not guilty.
Say, what do you mean by impersonating a man?
Impersonating? Why, you big flatfoot, I am a man.
Yeah?
Yeah?
McCoy will never do any more double crossing.
You'd better go.
One yap harder, you and I'll.
Why, McCoy, I thought you were... Skipper. Oh, we got a little business with him later.
It worked. They're gone.
And the cop jumped in his car and went after Billy. I ducked in here.
Daddy!
That was a clever trick you pulled, Jean.
It worked, didn't it?
Yes, but it had me scared for a while. I thought it was on the square.
Look!
Here's the one who framed me, and he's working with the Eagle. And beat it, quick. The cop's come back, and he's headed this way.
Oh, hide somewhere.
Here, now, here, quick.
Go.
Go on.
Hey, listen. If that cop comes back in here, you get rid of him or... Have you seen Gregory?
No.
Say, what are you hanging around here for?
I have to stay here.
What do you mean you have to?
I'm a private detective, hired to watch Gregory. I've got to stay here and pick up his trail.
Good. You stay here and nab him if he shows up. I'll go over and watch that airplane. The Skyrider will be back for it sooner or later.
Okay.
That was good work, Henry.
Oh, that was nothing at all, Skipper. If he'd have squawked, I sure would have plugged him.
Why, you...
Well, I'm glad you didn't kill him. He's of more value to us alive than dead. He can tell us who the eagle is.
I'm telling nothing. Come on, speak up. Who is the eagle?
I don't know.
Come on, Gardner, you can't get away with that bluff.
I'll say he can't.
No, not that way.
Oh, let me break him a little.
No, let him go. He'll talk before he gets out of here.
Hello.
Better get that plane out of the way before the cops find it.
Speeding. Driving on the wrong side of the street.
Not guilty.
Cutting corners.
Not guilty.
Reckless driving, Anne. What's this? Resisting an officer?
Who, me? Guilty as charged.
Getting rough with the police department is a very serious offense, young man. This'll cost you $10.
It's worth twice as much to get a smack at that big hog. By the way, you have a friend of mine here named Pat Kelly. How's the chances of paying him a visit?
Kelly, the guy that killed Clark?
The guy you think killed Clark.
Well, I guess you can see him. Take him out, darling.
Hey, Spam, I'm no cripple. Lead the way. Hello, Kelly.
Gee, it's good to see you, big boy. How's everything about the carnival?
Everything's okay, and old boy, are you a hero?
Who, me?
You taking a rap for killing Clark so Craig could be loose to investigate sure has made you stand ace high.
Ah, gee, Billy. Any of us would give his right arm for the skipper.
What's the matter, Callahan? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
I think I did. Did any of you ever hear of a plane flying without a pilot?
Why, the government's experimenting with radio-controlled planes.
Radio? That's it. Listen, there were a lot of gadgets in the cockpit.
So you think Gardner was in on the killing, do you?
Yes, Gardner and two other guys.
Who were they?
I don't know. I never seen them before. One wore a crushed hat, and the tall guy had on a light cap.
That sounds like Moore and Boyle. Can you prove it on him?
Well, knowing it and being able to prove it is two different things.
This sounds like a hot lead. I gotta get busy. So long, Kelly. I'll be seeing you.
So long, big boy.
If Callahan ain't dreaming, those sky messages are being written by a radio-controlled plane.
I don't know anything about radio, but I seen that plane fly without a pilot.
It's up to us to find out where it's operated from.
Well, it's not from the carnival grounds. I've been over that with a fine-tooth comb. It's no use. We can't get anything out of him.
Hello? Yes?
This is Billy. I got some big news for you.
What? Radio? Moore and Boyle, too, eh? Well, that's great work, Billy. Well, I guess you won't have to talk now unless you want to. Little Billy's found out plenty about your gang. There is one thing you can do for us. Call Moore and Boyle.
Wouldn't I be a price sap to do any phoning for you?
So you won't do it, huh?
Of course I won't do it.
Say, I've got a great idea. Listen to this.
Wouldn't I be a price sap to do any phoning for you? Of course I won't do it.
Perfect. Call him up.
Well, I wonder what's keeping Gardner.
Hello, this is Boyle. It's Gardner.
I got pretty badly banged up, but I've got some important information.
What is it? Okay, we'll wait. Been hurt.
Hurt?
He was afraid to talk over the phone, but he's on his way here.
They fell for it.
Great. Get the first aid kit, will you please, Jean? All right, Gardner, off with the coat.
You two birds, wait in there. I want to talk to these fellows alone. Well, what happened? I was trying to make a getaway with Gregory when the carnival crowd jumped me.
Well, they sure wrecked you.
I'm lucky to be alive. That confounded ventriloquist tried to shoot me.
Well, how'd you get away?
Never mind that. We've got to get busy. McCoy knows that you two were in on the shooting of Clark.
You mean he knows who fired the shot?
I think so.
Then we've got to stop McCoy.
We better phone the Eagle. He may have a better plan. You do it.
Hello. This is Boyle. Who? Why, it can't be. Never mind, go ahead.
I'm a prisoner at the carnival. Gregory is still here.
Yeah, I get it. Give me the police station. Hello, police. You'll find Gregory at his carnival. Yeah, I'm positive he's there. And the show people are holding a prisoner. Mr. Gardner. Hold it. Sit down. Take off his phony bandages.
Hold it, Moore. Come on, let's get out of here, Henry.
Out the fire escape, Henry. Just a minute, you. Back inside. Get over there. No, you don't. Down there, you. Come on, Henry. Try the other door.
Quick, a chair.
went down the fire escape. We can beat him by the stairs.
Step on it, Craig. Step on it.
We're not gaining on them.
Take a shot at their tires.
Well, that takes care of McCoy, all right.
Yeah. We better get out of here in a hurry. We'll head back to town around the other way.
Craig.
No, you don't. Pick up McCoy and throw him in the car.
What about this other mug here?
Oh, McCoy's the only one we want.
Where's Gregory? He ain't been around here for a week.
No.
Well, we know better. All right, boys, round up everybody on the ground.
The police. They're after me. Help me, Bob.
Sure, I'll help you. But how about the 2 weeks back pay you owe me?
Why, you know you're going to get your money when I get it. Well, you're not going to turn me down, are you, Bob?
Oh, of course not. I was only kidding, Skipper. Here, get into this. I'll be back in a minute.
Get back to your tent.
What's the idea?
Get back.
Here, put this on. They'll think you're me.
Anyone else in here?
Nobody but me.
All right, you stay here.
Say, what's it worth to you to know where Gregory's hid? Plenty.
What's that?
The cops are after Gregory.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Well, we've got to find him. Craig's been kidnapped by the Eagles gang. Let's go. Do you know where the skipper is, Bob? Watch the door, Heine. I've got bad news for you, Skipper.
Something is up. Gardner is loose, and he's heading this way with Bob and a cop.
Bob? That means he sold me out.
Get in there, quick.
That's Gregory, my outfit.
The game's up, Gregory. I've got you.
Somebody's been kidding you, officer.
What's the idea? You're trying to be funny?
Oh, it's a trick. He was here. He couldn't have got out. That's where he is, in that cabinet.
Hey, listen. Are you trying to stall me while Gregory gets away?
Oh, wait a minute. Can't you see it's a trick cabinet? Gregory is at the back of it. What are you trying to pull on us? Gregory is inside now.
You're crazy. We just looked inside.
Don't you understand? You can take the panel and turn it around. If you go out in front, you'll catch him.
All right, I'll look once more, and he better be there. Well, he ain't. He ain't there. How'd I pinch you for interfering with the law?
But listen, officer, I want to tell you. So you tried to sell out the skipper, did you? You little rat.
That's enough. Let's forget it. Henry, what was the bad news you had?
The Eagles bunch have kidnapped Craig.
What happened?
Keep him here till I report to the Eagle.
We can't leave Craig in their hands. We've got to find him.
No, not that way, Skipper. You'll run slap into the cops. I'll take care of this bird. Go and get me an empty trunk.
You can't get a skipper out in the trunk. The cops ain't that dumb.
Listen, Mug, I'll furnish the brains, you furnish the beef. Get that trunk.
Give me that gun. You fellas get up there and head him out on that runway, and I'll get him at the other end.
What do you got in that trunk?
Nothing.
Let's see. Open it up.
Yeah, I can hear.
Shut up, you mug. Come on, get it. All right, take it in.
But I won't be able to breathe when you shut the lid. Get on in. It's got a couple of holes in it.
What's the idea? I ain't done nothing.
You've got Gregory in there.
I have not.
Now I know he's in there. Open it up.
Didn't I tell you it wouldn't work?
Oh, so he is in there, huh? Come on, give me the keys.
Gee whiz, I give it to him, and it's locked up in there.
Now we'll have to take the trunk and all to the station. Hey, come on, boys. We got him. Come on.
That was great work, boys. I'd give $1 to see that cop's face when he opens the trunk and sees who's in it.
And I would give $2 to hear what the double-crossing clown says when they turn it loose.
Hello. Major Evans? This is Gregory speaking. No, not the Eagle, Gregory. I have something of the utmost importance to discuss with you and your directors. If you will remain at the factory, I'll be there as soon as possible.
Daddy, you're not going to the airplane factory.
They're holding Craig prisoner. I've got to do something to help him.
Oh, but those men are your enemies. You can't put yourself in their power.
You wouldn't have me desert a friend who's risking his life to help me. Now, would you, Jean?
Say, it's funny that we don't hear from... Why, Craig! We thought you were still a prisoner.
Oh, I got loose.
Say, the skipper has just gone to turn you loose.
Gone? Where?
To the factory. Why, he's meeting the directors there.
Oh, won't you sit down?
You're holding Craig McCoy prisoner. I've come to make a deal for his release.
What sort of deal, Gregory?
You've built this business on the invention you stole from me. Let McCoy go, and I'll sign over all my rights to the invention.
Do you really mean to say that you had such an invention?
Certainly I did.
Then it's you who've been threatening us.
No, I've never threatened you. That's just a charge you've trumped up against me because you robbed me and wanted to get rid of me.
Oh, that's idiotic.
Now, wait a minute. You can't buy McCoy's release from us, Gregory. In the first place, we haven't got him. Second place, we're not afraid of your claim. We bought a legitimate patent from the man who invented it.
Prove that last statement, and I'll believe you're not holding McCoy prisoner.
Green, you bought the patent. Isn't the bill of sale in the safe?
Why, yes, of course.
Get it, will you please?
All right. Here it is.
The eagle! Don't let him get away! Oh!
He killed my father!
I got him, I got the eagle. Got him!